Now it's time to make some sound. We know all about the parts of the violin or the fiddle. We know all about the parts of the bow, and you know how to hold the bow. Now, maybe by now you have your shoulder rest sourced, and you have it adjusted, and you've got it feeling comfortable. If not, don't worry. You can use a towel, you can use a sponge, or a lot of people use nothing. About 1/3 of all players don't use one at all. So no matter what you have down here, it's time to put it up on your shoulder. That's right, people. Here we go. We're going to do this. And there it is. Notice that I'm not using my left hand at all. I don't need to use my left hand. My left hand is going to be for making my notes on the fingerboard. I'm holding it between my jawbone and my collarbone. That's what's supporting that. That box is sitting right in here. I find this to be super helpful. If you can get this right at the beginning, right now as we're starting to do this together, then it's going to be a world of difference than having to struggle with it later on. So take the time to practice putting your fiddle under your jaw and on your collarbone. Take the time to practice that as much as you need to. Notice that my head leans down to the left. And that motion, the leaning down, makes a pinching motion right here. If I lean my head this way, then I'm opening that up, making it very difficult to grab the instrument. But as soon as I lean down, then I've got this shape that holds my instrument secure. Now, you remember your bow grip. It's time to pull the bow across the string. That's right. Here we go. You knew this was coming. That's why we're all here, isn't it? Let's start on the lowest string, the G string, the pitch of G. Raise your elbow up. And it's okay to look down. And we're just going to pull and push and pull and push. It makes a good sound. Now, as soon as you start to think about it, as soon as you start to look everywhere and use your eyes and start looking and double checking your grip and all that stuff, something's going to happen. Yeah, that's right. You're going to start to slow your stroke. You'll slow down when you start thinking about other stuff. And you'll hear this sound. And then you go, why is it making that sound? Why is it making that sound? Oh, it's because I stopped pushing and pulling. So always remember, the bow's got to move. Because if the bow isn't moving, there's no sound. Now, the next string is the D string. D. And we'll push and pull, and we lower our elbow just a little bit. The next string is A. And we lower the elbow a little bit more. The next string is E. And we lower the elbow all the way. Now, your first exercise to practice is to push and pull the bow on each string for 4 notes. 4 times. Example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you can push and pull 4 bow strokes for each string, then meet me back here for the next lesson.